Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Molly and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Molly's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and we are using a specific training collar which you will be introduced to tomorrow and taught how to use properly. Now she is sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Molly, heel, and at this point Molly has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg when walking. Not dragging you down the street, not forging ahead, not lagging behind, but having focus and self-control. And when you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So if you stop to cross traffic or you stop to talk to a neighbor, she should be sitting next to you, not lunging out, pulling you, because I've seen all of that done here, but sitting quietly by your side and waiting for you to tell her what you want her to do next. So this is your heel command. The next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. So with her seated, you take your left open palm right in front of her muzzle and give the one-word command to stay. Your long sit-stay can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors, and your ultimate goal is a 3-minute long sit-stay. This helps to develop self-control and maturity. When Fred returns back to her, he will return back to heel. And at this point, she expects to get another command, and they take off heeling again. So heel is a position and an action. If she doesn't sit, you say no sit as a reminder. And you see that when Fred changes direction, she stays right next to that left leg. Good girl. Fred will leave her again in another sit-stay. He walks out to the end of his training leash. And this time we're going to demonstrate the recall, or the come on command. The command is Molly, come. She should come and sit right in front of you. She should not be jumping all over you or launching herself off of you. And you're going to continue to practice with her when she goes home. That is the most important thing. That you use your commands, that you use your training equipment, and that you practice. She sits, stays, and lengthen out those stays by about 5 seconds a day. Fred's going to call her. She comes in and sits. Gets a little pat for praise. And because we've been trying to manage her skin condition, we haven't been using food with her for training purposes. So she does all of these things without food. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. So with her seated, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. And again, this is a great exercise to practice in your house. You can even get a little bed or a mat and have that be her place. And the leaves are falling like rain back here. That's okay, Fred, just return back. She's distracted by the leaves. It actually looks like it's raining leaves. Fred's going to heel her out of that, and he'll demonstrate that for you again. And that's one of the reasons why practicing indoors is a good thing, because Indoor manners are very important, so anywhere where you work with her is where you're going to get the best behavior. So work everywhere. Indoors, outdoors, anywhere that you want her to behave well. She sits automatically, left open palms, straight down toward the ground, down and stay. So in spite of the fact that she's been a challenge physically as well as just being a silly puppy, we have demonstrated for you all of her formal on-leash obedience commands, her heel, her auto sit, her sit and stay, her down and stay, and her come. We think she's come a very long way. We've enjoyed having her. She's been a great guest here at Nora's, and we will see you tomorrow.